It's not cheating, it's not money, it's not jealousy that destroys most relationships. It's communication. Men talk facts, women talk feelings. Both of them think they are right, and both walk away thinking the other one just doesn't get it. Today I'm gonna show you 3 biggest lessons and mistakes that men and women make when they communicate with each other, and how understanding them can literally save your relationship. So let's start with a classic example. A man comes home, he's exhausted, he had a rough day, he just wants to sit down, recharge, play his game, watch his game, whatever. On the other hand, she wants to talk about it, she wants to talk about her feelings, talk about her day, talk about your day. He feels suffocated and overwhelmed, she feels ignored, both of them are frustrated, and none of them understands why. Let's give another realistic story. Imagine this. The woman out of nowhere goes, "You never spend time with me." And he goes, What do you mean? I was with you yesterday." He feels attacked, she feels unheard, they're both angry. Now here's the secret. Women, when they say always, never, they don't mean the literal stats. They just mean how they feel in the moment. A man hears it as literal truth, she hears it as emotional truth. I know this is confusing, but unless you understand that, every relationship is doomed. So let's start with core lesson or mistake number 1. Literal language versus emotional language. You see guys, men are gonna listen in facts. Women are gonna speak in feelings. Sometimes she's gonna be sitting, everything is going fine, and then she's doing chores, and out of nowhere, she's just gonna yell, "I never get help around this house." Everyone's mother even did that, because at the end of the day, she's still a woman. What does that mean? And I'm the first one to tell you guys, I got frustrated many times with this, because I'm a dude too. And I don't understand the other side, but I just accept it, because we're just different. You have to accept that. So when a woman goes, "You never help me around the house," when she's like overwhelmed and everything, what she means technically, I don't feel supported right now. I'm overwhelmed right now. And I know this sucks, because even in my relationship, I say that. I hear that, "You never do," and I stop it right there. I go, "Hey, don't say that because I feel attacked. That is not true. Don't say I never do or you always do. That is not true." And if you have a healthy relationship, she's gonna say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I'm just overwhelmed. I need help right now, please." So guys, when you hear, "You never help me around the house, you never listen to me, you always do this," don't take that never or always literal, because it doesn't mean that. I know it's confusing, I know it doesn't make any sense, but emotions and logic are not the same thing, not the same ball game. So if I give you a tip, guys, don't get stuck on the never, on the always. Just hear that right now she's overwhelmed with the chores in the house or whatever it is. And woman, if any woman is listening here, don't start saying always and never, because that feels like an attack to a man. Instead, soften your words and say, "Right now I feel alone in this. Can you come and help me?" Try to be as direct as possible. I know it's difficult for women, but that's the first lesson, that's the first mistake that every woman and man make. Women speak in feelings, whatever she felt in the moment. Man hears literal truth and feels attacked. And then the clash starts. Lesson number two, and to me, personally, I think this is the most important lesson that a man and woman should learn when it comes to communication, and how men and women cope with stress. It's very different, and that's what creates most of the problems, because it doesn't matter what relationship, stress will come into your life, whether you like it or not. So understanding how the other side cope with stress is gonna solve most problems in relationships. Ladies, when men are under stress, they retreat, they need silence, they start fixing stuff. How many times you saw in like TV shows, a man loses his job, he's applying everywhere, he still can't get a job, and out of nowhere he starts building a table or something like that, because that's a stress coping mechanism. Man needs silence, woman needs to talk about it. When man needs silence, and the mistake that women do, they push the man too far into speaking when he doesn't feel like speaking, when he's stressed to the ears. What happens is that you're gonna get burned by the stick, meaning he's gonna say something he's gonna regret and you're not gonna like. Let's say he's stressed about something at work, even if it's something about the relationship, he needs time to digest that and process that. Don't push him to talk about it, because he's gonna end up in a breakup, he's gonna end up in saying something that he doesn't mean, because you pushed him, he's not ready to speak about it. Give him his time. Ladies, silence for a man, alone time, is not a rejection, it's just a recovery. You need to get that through your head. And for men, when women are under stress, they need to talk it out, because they have so much built up emotion that they need to release. The mistake I used to do is, when I need space, I just completely shut down. I don't talk. And my girl is the opposite. She needs to talk about it over and over, and it just creates this clash. In order to fix that, you have to push yourself to communicate that need of space. When I'm stressed, when I need time to process stuff, I need time to regenerate my energy, I just say that, "Hey babe, I just need some time alone to recover, to regenerate my energy. It has nothing to do with you. That's just what I need. That's just what man needs, okay? It has nothing to do with you. I love you. And women, when you need to talk it out, read the room. If he's stressed and everything, he doesn't need to talk about it a little bit. Because sometimes you need to talk for an hour. It's just like, it's too much. I'm gonna get to the next point about fixing a problem and talking about your emotions and how we look at it differently. That constant talking about the same problem that doesn't solve anything, it's just absurd to a man. I just need you to understand our perspective. When we listen to you, we just literally do it just for you. And ladies, please understand, again, I said that, but silence, it's not rejection. It's recovery for a man. That's all. It's literally has nothing to do with you at all. He just needs that. That's about it. If you understand that, how to cope with stress, he's gonna fix all your problems. There's a problem going on in his job. There's a problem even in the relationship. He needs space to let it marinate. And then he's gonna recover from it. He's gonna come back to you like nothing happened. Sometimes it only takes an hour. Sometimes it takes a couple days. Just it is what it is. Give him some time. He's gonna be back. Lesson and mistake number 3. I think this is the most common of all, is that problem solving versus emotional support. You see, when a woman goes, okay, listen, when it comes to any issue, we wanna find the solution because we're logical beings again. And logically, you're like, well, if we don't find the solution, what the hell is the point to talk about it? But that's not how women see it. Women see it as you invalidate what I feel. We need solutions. They need empathy. Do you understand that? Write this down if you have to. We need solutions. They need empathy. If you can understand that, it's gonna fix a lot. Man wants to fix. Woman wants to be heard. You see, sometimes woman comes and you're sitting, sometimes you're just watching TV or doing anything, and they come in like, oh my God, I had a rough day at work, or like, oh my God, my boss is such a this and that. And the first thing a man says, change your job. Because in his mind is like solution right away. But she feels unheard. She feels like you just attacked her. What she want to hear is empathy, emotional support. So when a woman goes, my boss was so unfair today, don't answer like, well, change your job. Because in your mind is like, that's the literal solution. What you should answer, what she wants to hear, oh my God, that was rough. Do you want to talk about it? Or like, tell me more. I know to you, it doesn't make any sense. But to her, she needs that empathy. That's what she feels validated. You don't need to solve it. You just need to witness it. I know it's hard to register as your male brain, your logical brain, but that's how it works when it comes to man and woman dynamics. She needs to feel heard. That's all. And you know, if you want an easy solution to that, just repeat what she says and just keep going with the same flow or the same subject. She goes, oh my God, my boss was unfair. I go like, oh, your boss was unfair? What happened? And I know that sounds fake, but it is what it is. You have to get them what they need, which is emotional empathy. They just want to talk about it to talk about it because they want to release the emotion of the moment. They just want to talk about it. Lesson number 4, love in action, love in words. Men are often gonna show love through actions, through working hard, fixing stuff, sacrifice. Women, on the other hand, are often gonna show it through words and connection. This is a tip for women if any woman is watching. When a man provides for you, when he does things for you, take it as love, because that's how men show love. And men, because I know most men are watching here, you need to learn to add verbal reassurance. You need to add some spice to it. Learn the game. You learn to add a compliment here and there. Add something that by the way, add something that she did, not something that she had innately. Like, oh, you look beautiful. And it's like, yeah, I did like that. But more about something. I love how you did this. I love how you handled this. I love how you did your nails. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is a game, guys. Learn the game. Pickup game and relationship game is a completely different ball game. It's a different story. A pickup game, the easy part. And this is a mistake I made in my first relationship. I learned pickup game. I learned how to get the woman. But then once I had the woman, then what? A relationship type of game is a completely different ball game. It's hard to pretend and do anything when you see somebody every day. So you need to learn relationship game. You need to learn how to communicate with the other sex. Lesson number 5, guys. Emotional memory versus logical memory. Women can refeel the emotions of the past. Man, compartmentalize. When it's done, it's done. That's how men are. Is there emotional men? Yes, of course. The exception doesn't make the rule. I'm talking about generally. That's why when a man sleeps with another woman, it's not the same as when a woman sleeps with another man. For a man, when it's done, it's done. For a woman, an emotion in the past sometimes live forever. That's why the running joke of women should be archaeologues because they dig deep in the past. It's not that they dig deep in the past or that they keep in score. And you're like, why you bring up such an old argument? Because the emotion is still alive. When she rethinks of the same moment, she still feels the same emotions as it happened. When a woman brings up something in the past, don't dismiss it as history. Oh, here we go with that shit again. Don't dismiss it like that. Oh, here we go with the same old stuff again. Whatever she's saying in that moment, that's exactly how she feels in the moment. So when you dismiss it, the same problem when it comes to communication. You're dismissing and invalidating what she feels. So the way you speak about it is you validate the feeling. You didn't say, I can see that it still hurts you. Do you want to talk about it? Now, if she brings up this thing every month, every this, now it becomes like this repetitive thing over and over and over again. You know, at some point, you either forgive me or you don't. Because at some point, we have to move on. Now, if it comes back, I don't know, once a year, once in 2 years, she brings it up here and there. Okay, it still hurts. Show some empathy. Comes back every week or something like that. Now you have to put a break on that. Hey, you either forgive me or not. So we need to move on from this. When it comes to relationship, whatever was healing at some point can be irritating now, and vice versa. That's okay, normal. But you can only stay to a certain intensity of a woman to a certain point. Lesson number 6, guys. We have different goals when it comes to communications. Men communicate to solve problems and to get information. Women communicate to release their feelings and to connect. And that's why men get to the point. 2 guys talking, they're like, hey, did you sleep with her? Yes, good job, bro. Ends there. Women, they go from the beginning of the date, what happened there, what pants was he wearing, they just talk about all the details possible. They don't get to the point, because the point is not to get to the point. The point is just to connect and just talk. I know it's hard for guys to understand, but that's what you need to do. Guys, send this video to your girlfriend, because I'm not saying anything crazy here. This is gonna help her understand you, and it's gonna help you understand her. It's gonna solve a lot of problems in a relationship. Even in my relationship, sometimes when I don't feel like talking and she wanna talk, I remember she said this. She said, I like to talk because I feel close to you. It hit me hard. It's like a light bulb just turned. You feel connected to me because you wanna talk to me, but to us, it's different. So when she wanna talk about her day, she's not looking for a solution. She just wanna feel close to you. She just want to connect to you. She just want to feel empathy, release her emotions. That's all. We have different goals. Again, that's what we communicate very different. With guys, it's like straight to the point. Boom, boom, boom. Women, they drag it and it's a long story full of details and this and that. And if you're a guy listening to that, you're like, what are we talking about here? What are we doing? But that's not the point. The point is not to get to a destination. They just want to talk, just to connect. If you understand this, your relationships are going to get so much better. Lesson number 7, or tip number 7, I would say. Managing expectations when it comes to communications. Men mostly get frustrated when women say stuff like, you never do this. Or when they want to absolutely get you to talk when you don't feel like you're talking. When you're in your cave, when you need time to regenerate, to retreat. That's what gets men frustrated when it comes to communication with women. Women get frustrated when their emotions are dismissed. They're described as irrational. In their mind, makes it feel like it's not important. Your emotions are not important. And if her whole demeanor is emotional, it's like telling her that she's not important. You see how it's communicated differently? Solution, don't react. When a woman says, you never do, you always do, don't react. I correct my girl for that, to be honest with you. I think you should do the same. Because when she goes, you never do it, she's frustrated in the moment. Let's say that, hey, do you need help right now? Please don't say, I never do, because that's not true. Okay, let's do it. Love you, babe. Learn how to speak. Learn how to play the game in a relationship. And for women, if you're listening, or if your boyfriend sent you this video, you need to avoid using global statements and general statements and stick to how you feel right now. Because we just feel attacked. We feel no matter what we do, they're like, you never do. It's like, come on. What you mean I never do? I know that's not what you mean, but that's how we see it. So, which one are you guilty of? Are you quick to solve a problem? Are you talking endlessly? Drop your comments, I'll read them all. At the end of the day, man and woman aren't so different. They just have different communication codes. And if you learn to translate facts into feelings, silence into space, words into actions, most fights are gonna stop because of miscommunication, misunderstanding. You're gonna actually start hearing each other the way you're supposed to. Most importantly, remember, this is not about being right. This is about being understood. If this helped you in any way, please like, share, subscribe, and help me grow this channel. And check out my next video, Why Women Test Men and How to Pass It. It's the perfect follow-up for today's lesson. So let me know what you want to hear next, and I'll make a video about it.